How did I feel about becoming a teacher? Honestly speaking, I never wanted to be a teacher, but due to circumstances, I had to go and study for being a teacher. Reflecting on my vision board is showing that there's nothing that include learners here that shows that I had an interest in being a teacher. But as soon as I started to do my teaching practice, reflecting on my collage presentation, reflection on my my school is a well-resourced school. The reason I'm saying that it's because the school has a lab for computers, the school has a garden, the school has a schools park, the school has sports that are done there. Yeah. Also, what I learned during my teaching practice or my teaching visit is that being a teacher needs someone who is going to be kind, someone who is going to be very patient with the learners, a loving human. It also needs someone who's very patient and gentle. Why am I saying that? In class, there are learners who are sharp and they are developing learners. So when you are a teacher, you need to master that. When you've done presenting the whole lesson into the class, you need to make sure that each and every learner inside the classroom was able to understand the lesson you were teaching. For example, during my teaching practice, I was teaching a story about a bear rabbit and a bear fox. In that story, some may say it's a very well-known and a very simple story to analyze. But what I discovered is that some of the learners were not even able to describe the characters found within the story. So that's when patience and kindness and being a teacher to a child gets in. I had to be involved, I had to calm myself down, I had to go to those learners who were not able to understand the story. I had to have a vocabulary chart to explain each and every difficult word in the class. The positive things that I learned when I was in that school, it's how teachers teach learners. It's how learners and teachers have a very loving and a warm relationship. The negatives I got from that school, it's not a negativity though, but what I noticed is that most of the teachers, when we are there for teaching practice, they tend to feel like we are there to reduce work for them. But that's not the case. We are there to learn as student teachers. The staff members were very gentle, were very kind. Some were even willing to help me or us as student teachers. My experience with the learners from Waybank Primary are very small human beings who need patience, who need to be loved, who also need to be guided correctly. They are very attentive children. They are very warm, welcoming. So it makes it easy for you as a student teacher when you're going there to teach to feel at home or feel welcome because of how the learners are. The school's environment is a very safety, well-resourced, and also a good environment for learners to learn. Even the surroundings of the school, there's a boom gate outside the school's gate. There are securities which make sure that when the learners are outside of the school, the learners are. The name of our service learning campaign is To the Brighter Future, because we believe that as a teacher, you are creating a brighter future of a certain learner. The school's name we chose is Andrew Zondo Primary School. Our mission of choosing that school is to develop the school and the community to have a better children who are able to learn and focus on their studies.